female flesh creatures. Look at your man, now back to me. Now back to your man, now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. Why? Because I am Megatron, and he is a puny weakling, yes.
It's been, oh, we got Grumpy Old Ninja in the chat. It's good to see you, man. Good to be on the road. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate that. Welcome, guys. We're going to be doing another draw stream. Today we're continuing, we'll be finishing our X-Men month with Rogue, who is my personal favorite X-Men character. So it should be fun. Let's see. Just got to get my thing recorded or start recording, and then we can get started. All right. Let's throw in. Start with the skin. We'll work our way to the hair, and then we'll do the costume, then the background, as per usual. So we'll start with some E000, just to get a very light base color going. Just zoom in on the face there for you. I just threw my pens away. I don't see this one taking very long today, so it's probably going to be a shorter day today. Although the background might prove challenging. Because I have some ideas for what I want to do for the background, but it might. I'm hoping it'll turn out good. But we'll see. Oh, let me do the back. Okay. Let's throw on darker shade just to get the shadows. Okay, that should do it for the skin tones on our face. Now let's throw in some hair. I think we'll start with the white parts, actually. So we'll come in like we usually do with a nice blue-green. Not going to do too much because it's a very small area. which I need to come back and with a Uniball later because I got some ink that needs to be taken care of. I'll throw some gray on. And all right, that should do it. Don't do too much. Here. Okay. I think a copper would be good for her hair. She always kind of had like a reddish brown type of hair. At least from the cartoon. Yeah. Mostly going by the cartoon design. It's not copper. Neither is that. There it is. All right. Let's just see. I think Sudan. Yeah, let's start with this. Okay. Slightly darker shade. I'm sure this might. Don't really like that color. Hopefully, stream. Ooh, I need to zoom out so you can see. Alright, let's throw some copper on. That's not copper. There's... the fuck did I put it? There it is. Alright, I think. Let's see. Let's add a bit more. Let's try a different color. Alright, I think that's it there. That should be good for now. You can touch it up later. So I'll move on to the costume. I think I'll start with the yellow parts. Just trying to see which colors I want to use. Let me use this guy. Then we'll use lighter. Not that one. Okay. Now I'll throw some green onto her. And I think she kind of has a light, yeah, like a very bright green. So go with that. I don't think that will blend very well. Okay. Yeah, I think that does it for the green. For now, anyways. Let's get that jacket going. Kind of want to make a different color from the hair so it stands out. So, it's kind of supposed to be green, but I don't really have the proper green for it. So, kind of right. I don't have enough green markers right now, so I'm gonna have to go with the brown jacket instead. Here, just throw in. Maybe a light green actually might be able to break some of the stuff up. Not just make it darker. That way it stands out from the lighter here. Hey, Jack Bullshit. Hey, Jack. How you doing, man? Yeah. I like the thumbnail, too. Glad you like it. Gotta use some sex appeal to lure the people in. Although we're not drawing booty today. But I promise more booty in the future. How about that? All right, we got our main part of the costume. Let's get the details on her face going. Or just her lips, rather. Which, I'll pull some pencil crayons, actually. That should be it. All right. All right. Here, let's zoom out. Oh. God fucking damn it. All right. Hold up. All right, let's touch it up. Okay, let's get the background going now. Kind of got the main figure going. Actually, touch up a few areas there. Okay, let's throw a background on. Let me get my reference out first. But keep going. There. Here. Okay, that'll need to be whited out. Please that goes away. And what the fuck? That's not what I wanted. There. Hey, Lola Meats. How you doing? Hope you enjoyed the thumbnail. I'm guessing that's what drew you in. Yeah. Motherfucker. Ooh. Yeah. It's a different colors. Nope, not that one. Pretty sure this pen's done. Alright. Kind of going for this like cloud effect. Well, it's like very like this pinkish sort of sky using as reference. But just trying to figure out this get a better like effect for when she's like coming out of the clouds and stuff. But I don't know. Still working on my backgrounds when it comes to Copics. Used to painting. But let's go with this guy. Let's see this one. Nope. Okay. Just trying to see. Someone was paid to do that thumbnail shot. That guy's a legend, whoever did that. I think what I'm going to do is have the sun kind of in the background here, kind of emanating. I guess, I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go along right now. That's how I usually do the backgrounds. Which is probably not a good idea. Do not recommend my method at all. If animation style of that still exists, someone's going to be rich, get rich off it. Yeah. Gosh, me and Skies do not get along at all. she's just throwing her in space. Just throwing her in space. Not really good at my backgrounds just yet with Copics, but yeah. Probably should have kept it simple. Oh well. What can you do? Nothing Whiteout can't fix. Wolverine Tribune is a legend for that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hmm. They've more or less skipped Carol Danvers being Miss Marvel in the MCU. They basically messed up how Rogue got her powers. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really been watching anything MCU, so I just don't give a shit anymore. After Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home, I was just like, I'm done here. It's like I liked the MCU up until that point, for the most part. I had my issues with the movies, but for the most part, they've been relatively, really well-made films and stuff like that. But they completely deconstructed and destroyed Captain America's character in that one movie, Endgame. It's just like, no thanks, I'm done here. It's like, it's the worst way to end that series, man. By turning him basically into a coward, essentially. He gave up on everyone, or not gave up, but he just like, instead of continuing the fight, he just, retires. Doesn't help at all. It's like, okay. I had some moments that were good, but I just don't like what they did with Captain America or Hulk or Thor. They just kind of made them a joke, and then Captain America's story arc was kind of just like, like he would never make the selfish decision to instead, because basically if you think about it, Captain America just watches like all these horrible things that happen in human history, like. It's like, no thanks. It's not Captain America. Captain America doesn't stand by and do nothing. Yeah. It's all downhill from here, though. Can't get anywhere. Can't get any better than that. I'm fucking tired. Just rambling now. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing with this background. I have an idea. Use this trick when I did that. Here, I'm just use a trick I used for when I did the Green Goblin one. Hopefully it works. Wait until the MCU pulls a Trevor Phillips boot stomping moment with one of the you know what? They'll probably do a lot more that. Like, man, like, because like they shit all over Captain America in the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So it's just like, imagine what they're going to do to Iron Man in, say, the Riri Williams series or the War Machine stuff. Like, you know, like we've been seeing this for the longest time now in recent days, where they just want to destroy everything our heroes have accomplished and whatnot. You know, they saw the Luke Skywalker and the piece of shit Last Jedi. We're seeing it now with we're just seeing it everywhere. You know, we're seeing it now with the Master of the Universe new series. From my understanding, which I'm not really a Master of the Universe guy, but it's just more of the same stuff. That we've been seeing. You know, mostly just because like most of the writers and stuff like that are just like deconstructionists. They want to deconstruct everything. They want to subvert our expectations the way a certain round-headed buffoon would. But I'm just kind of sick and tired of it. Like, I haven't really been supporting anything as of recently. Just do not care. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Just kind of winging it. Backgrounds are my things. Deconstruction and subversion has become the blight of the age. Exactly. And we saw that with Man of Steel. We saw that with Last Jedi. We're seeing it now with Master of the Universe. This is everywhere. You know, there's no real attempt to actually honor the characters, honor the source material. They just want, because it's just easier, to deconstruct everything. You know, it's easier to take our aspirational heroes and turn them into muddier heroes that are meant to be, that aren't supposed to be. They turn them into more cathartic heroes. You know, who are meant to have a lot of these, character flaws, like Spider-Man, for instance. You know, but now they're trying to turn them into more because the whole point of aspirational heroes is that they don't need to be like told how to be a hero or told what the right thing is to do, because they just know it, because that's what an aspirational hero is. Characters like Luke Skywalker, Optimus Prime, Superman, they don't need to be told what the right thing is, or they don't have to face some moral failing or like some deep tragedy or something that in order to steer them in the heroic path. Like the whole point of them is that they they're good from the start, and there's people that nowadays just don't really understand that or get that because they think it's boring or uninteresting. But it's just a very short-sighted mindset that a lot of people have nowadays. I think I stopped recording. Okay. All right. All right. That should be enough. Okay. Just gonna. Oop. What's going on? All right. Seemed like it was cutting out for a bit. What was He-Man put out of the new? It's not because of Kevin Smith. It's because He-Man really realized he had better things to do. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird time we're in. I feel like our culture and our the current storytellers or quote unquote storytellers just don't know how to tell hero stories anymore. I think one day I'm going to try mixing my Copics with watercolor. Copics for the figure drawings and then watercolor for the backgrounds. Because I feel like I did better when it came to coloring backgrounds with my watercolors. Just 'cause I feel like with watercolors you get a more natural look when it comes to like skies and stuff. One thing I don't like about watercolors, it's a really pain in the ass to work with, especially on my small ass desk here. All right. Looks a little bit better, but just trying to fix up my mistake. Plus, they're boring and things. The problem with deconstruction and subverting expectations is that the writers doing it today nowadays aren't interested in telling hero stories, and they have ADHD approach to those too, and thinks violence murders, right? Yeah, exactly. Like it's this weird idea that you have to have everyone like has to be swearing and cursing and killing and all this murder, all this violence that makes your story mature and more darker. It's just like, well, it's like you don't need to have blood and gore and sex and all these things to make your story more mature. Like some of the most what you would consider for kids, types of stories can be just as dark and can be just as mature in themes and story and characters and whatnot. The Batman the Animated Series actually pulled this off extremely well. Because people say it's a very dark show, but it's not just a dark show. But it has like a lot of mature subject matter, but it doesn't have to, they don't have to reduce themselves to gore or violence or anything like that. Because violence and gore and all these things don't make your storytelling mature. It's the way you approach the characters, it's the way you treat the world that you are writing in that makes it mature. The themes you're trying to get across, like yeah, exactly. Like I don't I can't even get through any of the DCEU movies because they're so boring and they're so like they beat you over the head with how depressing the world is and shit like that. Like it's like this is not the DC universe. DC universe is supposed to be hopeful and optimistic, and you can tell mature stories in that. It's not like all of a sudden everything's gonna be all like rainbows and butterflies. It's like not like that at all. But it's just like the whole thing with DC comics and DC characters is that they're supposed to be aspirational, hopeful, inspirational characters that teach us to be better. And when they fail to do that in our media, it's like, well, you're kind of missing the point there. Not really feeling the background. I don't know. Backgrounds are not my strong suit. Hi, Mads. How you doing? Thanks for the compliment. I'm not really digging the background, though. It looks a little off to me. Me and backgrounds don't really get along. But I like the figure drawing. I really dig it. So episodes like in the pale moonlight after dark because it's the story's concept. Rogue on a trip. Yeah, she's on drugs. Yeah, kind of. Because I was trying to go for. Hold on, I'll get the reference so you get what I was trying to do, but didn't. So it was basically supposed to be this. Like I was trying to use this as inspiration for the background when I first started it, but then it just didn't really pan out. It's kind of rushing it a little bit. So I'm trying to do what I did with the Green Goblin one I did, which was where I just put the just put like one layer of color down for the whole thing, just to kind of cover up my mistakes. Now we need the X-Men series theme. So yeah. All right. Fuck. How do I touch this guy? Make it look like less of a trip. It does actually. It kind of does look like it. She's just like on all the drugs right now. Yeah, I'll just do one color for the whole thing. That's what art is most of the time. Most of the time with art, it's just fixing mistakes, like making your mistakes look less shitty. So. I think the problem is, just like drawing clouds or coloring clouds rather is kind of a pain in the ass. I think that's the main problem that happened. But oh well. Maybe if I threw some blue in, then I could spice things up. Yeah. Rogue Megatron. Oh, fucking, what's that thing doing? Why does this fucking screen keep popping up? Hold up. See it? There. All right. Oh, I love it. Wanted to talk. Oh, hey Kent, how you doing, man? Thanks. I'm not really feeling it myself, honestly, but at least someone's enjoying it. That's all that matters. As long as you guys are happy, that's all that matters to me. Oh my god, what the fuck is this shit? Why is everything pop? Oh, fuck you. Right. Why is it? Alright. Some bullshit window popped up on the screen. Yeah, maybe some yellow. I think that'll. Ugh. That's not gonna work out at all. Alright. Now she looks like she's even more on a trip. I'm just dumb. This is not my day today. Alright, let's throw a break on it. That's just. Oh well, as long as we're having fun, that's all that matters. What's the trippiest story you ever read? Fuck. I don't know. Just trying to think. What's the trippiest story? I'm just trying to think. Sorry, I'm just like just really focused on my drawing here. Hold on. I'm trying to think about which one I read was the trippiest. There's some trippy moments in the Cassandra Cain Batgirl book. I think it's like the one where she like gets Scarecrow Fear Gas. I can't remember what the plot was, but it was a really trippy book. Can't remember which issue though. I think it was in one of the which volume was it? It was either 2 or 3. Which other volume? I think it's one where she thinks like the Batman got killed by the Joker or something like that. It was kind of creepy. But I don't know, I'm not really into I haven't really read many trippy stories. Actually, you know what? Court of Owls is actually kind of trippy at the one part where you're in the labyrinth because you have to turn the page like different ways. You know, that was kind of almost a meta type moment in that comic. But one of the few these New 52 stories I liked, but I just couldn't get into any of the New 52. I just hated all the portrayals of the characters like Superman, Wonder Woman, Shazam. Yeah, like fundamentally what those characters stood for in those books, I just couldn't get into it. The only books I read from New 52 was Green Lantern and Batman and some Batman. Mostly just Green Lantern stuff, because that was the only book that remained relatively consistently good. But even then, there was like some books I just didn't really care for, like, and some story decisions I didn't really care for either. Like, I didn't really like them turning Sinestro into a good guy. Like, no, he's supposed to be a dictator. He's not supposed to be a member of the Justice League of all things. It's like, what the fuck? And I didn't really like the Kyle Rayner run. Well, I like parts of it when it first started out, the Kyle Rayner New Guardians arc. But I don't know, it kind of just fell apart, especially when they started, doing the whole Kyle Rayner, Carol Ferris romance. I was like, nah, Carol is meant to be with Hal Jordan. All right. It's like, just like Lois Lane is supposed to be with Superman, Mary Jane's supposed to be with Peter Parker, Carol Ferris is supposed to be with Hal Jordan. That's how it is. Not just that, like, because I like the overall idea for New Guardians, where it's like this whole team of lanterns, like one lantern from each corps, as a whole team. I thought that was a really cool concept, but they just didn't really go anywhere with it. Because I think all the members kind of like did their own thing and said peace out. Which I thought that would have been a really cool storyline, but the Hal Jordan stuff was pretty good. The Jon Stewart and Guy Gardner stuff was good. in the New 52, and the Red Lantern book was really good. So, SpongeBob SquarePants before the movie had really some really out there episodes. Oh yeah. I remember watching it as a kid. I just don't really remember a lot of it anymore. But yeah, I remember there being a bunch of weird ass episodes. I just can't really remember them off the top of my head. You know what? I'll just make it so that she's like going through a thunderstorm. That's why it's all crazy like this. I'll just add some dark blue. Add some lightning. It's like, okay, it's just clouds. Whatever. Learn from your mistakes. It's like I do. I like the figure. So that's all that matters. So, well, not always. Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching the movie. That was a interesting movie. We have David Hasselhoff or whatever. All right. I think we can add some blue now. Just add some dark blue around the edges, kind of. You know what? Got an idea. Hopefully it works. See, 1242. Okay. All right, let's try and touch up this area. All right, let's throw in the uniball. I'm done with this background. Just gonna add some lightning just to touch it up. Just that she still storms powers for a little bit. There we go. Pretty much a movie is like Golden Age Looney Tunes, but much wilder. And then with gags and shit. Yeah. All because Rogue took a trip. Exactly. Yeah, she stole Storm's powers. Now she's going high. Right afterwards, she just smoked all that pot. All right. All that meth, all that crystal. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Huff and glue. When we contact with someone who bakes. Yeah, exactly. You know what? She got, Storm was getting high off her shrooms or whatever, and she accidentally bumped into her, and so it just went all downhill from there. Now this happened. Yeah. No, that's our origin here. That's the origin for this piece. Storm was getting high, and then Storm Rogue accidentally stepped on her or touched her, and that went all. And now she's all trippy. What's actually the full extent of? I'm not too sure. Like, I'm not the biggest Marvel guy, so, but I think she can like kill someone if she holds on long enough. But I'm more of a DC guy. I don't know as much about the Marvel and X-Men stuff. I only know the only stuff I know is from the cartoons and some of the comics I've read. But I've been trying to get into it, just haven't really had the time to. Like, I bought a bunch of like X-Men books or trades rather, and been meaning to read a bunch of them, but just haven't had really the time. But I will get to them eventually. All right, I think that's good enough. It's not too bad, actually. Yeah. All right. I think that'll do it for now. Kind of put her in like a space type of background. Or, I don't know. Just trying to make it a little bit interesting. See, we know she can take powers of others, but not knowing comic law, there's probably more to it, like how Magneto is super powerful because every human has. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, with comic book characters, the limits are endless. Like they made Batman a fucking god for one moment with the stupid chair thing. But all right, I think I'm gonna call it a wrap here. Just kind of rambling now. What clip to end this off on? But yeah, thanks for. I fucking forgot the eyes. I'm pretty sure I'm the crackhead now. Forgetting to draw it. All right, there we go. She's all good now. Forgot to add her eyeballs in. But, yeah, there's our rogue. I like the the figure, not so much the background. Kind of had to fix her up. But... All right, which outro? Let's do the Shockwave one. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you for showing up, everybody. Ray Venkman, Kent, Mads, Jack of all casuals. Let's see. Lola Meets. Yeah. All right, that's about everybody who showed up today. So, yeah, thanks for showing up, everybody. I'll see you guys next weekend. Actually, before I go, I'll show off what I'm going to be doing for next weekend. Because, well, next month is going to be the month of the Decepticons. So, we got this fella on the way in the pipeline. So, going to be doing some Shockwave. I haven't really decided which other Decepticons I'm going to be using. Oop, I just realized. Oh. I'll tidy that up when I get to it. But yeah, we're going to be doing some Decepticons next month. So Shockwave, we're going to be doing a Starscream. We'll probably do a Galvatron, but I haven't decided the fourth one yet. That's the only one I haven't really decided on. So, but yeah. So next weekend we'll be doing some Shockwave, and yeah, I should. Yeah. I'm terrible at outros, so I'm just gonna play you out.
You will not escape the mighty Shockwave!
Hey, mighty Shockwave! Take this!
Shit! You bitches! Get back here!
Bye-bye! Loser! You suck!
Those bitches!